Okay boys, I am Romik, the leader of the Snap Media and currently the overlord of the metagame in Europe. By leading the metagame with a deck like Darkhawk, I've gained 24 cubes. And how did I do that? Well, because Darkhawk is currently poised to be really good in the metagame, despite what many people may tell you. Well, Darkhawk is currently really good against Hela because of one thing. Well, you send rocks into their deck, which makes their lockjaw way worse. Same thing with Thanos. That's it. That's literally all there is to it. There is nothing else you really need to think about. You're running the two best engines in the game, that being Darkhawk, and of course the Hood, the Sentry, and the Annihilus. Be prepared to see this guy on the channel quite a lot, because Annihilus makes the deck building just so much easier. And then you have stuff like Zabu to turbo your plays, Jeff to just keep playing into a lot of locations, Black Widow to stop the opponent's draws, and this card is, I think, really good just because it stops Hela decks from popping off a lot. And then you have stuff like Iron Lad, who is another copy of any single good card from your deck, and plus you get the fish with stuff like Iron Lad to be like, come on, Elias, come on, Annihilus, come on, maybe even Sentry or Darkhawk. It's a ridiculously good deck. It is something that I think all of you can play, and it's just, like, it's really good even in Conquest. If you care about that, we got an Infinity ticket out of it. I know most of you don't play Conquest, but hey, for all the Conquest handies, I've said that this deck will give you an Infinity ticket. It's that good, it's poised to beat the meta, and now make sure to beat the like and subscribe button, send a rock, or I'll hit the bell. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I know is you boys want to see me snap, and I know you don't want to hear me yap anymore otherwise from the game. So boys, finally, let's get snapping. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're playing Darkhawk. Yes, it's a sad time for Marvel Snap when Romik has to pick up Darkhawk and the OTA is delayed to the 29th. So whoever is enjoying the meta right now, which is nobody, you have good news right there. If you don't, I know it's pretty bad. It's really bad. The Space Throne is interesting, I guess. We are playing Darkhawk, which means we do get to play, like, we get to play basically on curve here. We have Sewer System, that's not too bad. We have Black Widow, we don't have a 2-cost, which is quite rough. Psylocke on turn 2? What are they turboing out? Oh, they're hoping that the final location is the featured location. Yeah, and that's not good for us. I'll play Iron Lad. Professor X, perhaps? Oh, alive! Okay, we snap here. Yeah, this man's dead. This man's dead as disco, dude. There we go. Now, our hand was ass. It was very ass. But, it doesn't matter. Because we bluff snapped our way to the win board. And yeah, we do have plus 30 snap points. This deck has served me very well. It is quite powerful right now. Now, I'm not saying it's broken. I'm gonna say it's busted because you know what's really broken? Hela Thanos, that's it. That's the broken stuff. The busted stuff is like Sentry Annihilus. And, like, Darkhawk is a package, Lockdown is a package, you can pick any single one. In yesterday's Lockdown video, I did decide to go for the pure Lockdown deck because people didn't have Annihilus. In tomorrow's video, I'm gonna showcase that deck. And on the final day, what do we showcase? Do we showcase Thanos? Tell me in the comments right now. Do you want to see me play Thanos? Like, I don't know. What do you want the final deck before the OTA to be? And plus, we're almost at the end of the season. They got the Super Flow, which is interesting to say the least. Well, we have the Super Flow as well. We'll play the Hood mid. What are we up against? Oh, a mirror match. Interesting. He who doesn't have priority wins. That's basically this matchup. Well, we're doing a good job of that. Black Widow. They play Shang, we play Shang. Yeah, both Black Widows resolve here. It is basically a game of who drew Annihilus. That is the only thing that matters here. I think he snapped because he drew Annihilus. We'll see. Nova Roma does not resolve because nobody drew a card. Maybe I have to... I don't know. This is gonna be a rough turn. Sentry's mid. And the Widow's Bite on right. That rhymes. Are we gonna do a mirror basically? Yep. Do I snap back now? Or do I just let it ride for now? We need to get Annihilus. It's a desperate time, dude. Nobody Annihilus is on curve. That's just bad. Zabu. The Hood. We're basically holding his balls like this. Like, we're just... He has 5 cards. I have... Well, he does have +2. He did play Korg. He's in a way better position than I am right now. I'll still elect not to fire the Annihilus. If we had Professor X or something, that would be insane, but... Yeah, but he does play the Alioth. I think seizing priority here is the key. The Hawk of Darkness into Iron Lad into Night. He snapped even though he did not have it. This madman. Well, that means he has to have the final card in his hand to be... Well, you know who. I mean, do I send it? So, okay, the worst hits are Alioth and Jeff. If he has Alioth as the final card in his hand, because we know what he's top decking, let's go. I should snap back. We win if we hit a Korg. Rock Slide, we win 4 cubes. We tunneled him so hard onto the Annihilus that we've won 4 cubes out of pure fear. We have completely out-mind gamed him. He was like, oh yeah, he has it. There's no way. Like, that's why he's not playing anything right. That's why he played Zabu. No, sir, I did not draw Annihilus. That's the thing. I tunneled him so hard on top of it and we managed to win. Oh god, that was good. Like, sometimes you just need to prove it to yourself. You're like, come on, man. Just don't be, just you need to believe that you're good enough, that your opponents are good enough to play around stuff like that. The fact that this is the point where, like, him being smart actually caused him to lose, which is absolutely ridiculous to say out loud. Him being smart is the reason why he lost. You know, as a good man in Yakuza would say, sometimes every man needs to be a little stupid. Sometimes, you know? Like, that's what you need to do sometimes, just be a little stupid. Rock Slide in the Titan lane. Wolverine up against Destroy. Well, we are setting his draws to be Garbaggio, but this is our worst matchup, I think. I would definitely call this a really bad one. I'll play Iron Lad, I guess. Oh god. That is not good. I'll play Iron Lad. Please don't be Sentry, alright? That's all I'm hoping for. Maybe this is Galactus, I have no idea. Wolverine on the right location is quite decent. Zabu! We got him! We got him! We got Zabu! Do I just play the Super Flow out? That means I can have 2 Zabus out. Plus, I'm not gonna get much use out of top decking Sentry right now, and it's not like I get to play him. I better just set up for Alioth, alright? That's way smarter in my opinion. If the only thing he has is Carnage, excuse you? Excuse me, sir? What did you just attempt? Out of pure anger, I'll say, excuse you? No, no, no. Do that again. Bro, he thinks he's cheeky! Look at that shit! What? Professor X in Destroy! I'll just say one thing. Oh! What is the meta becoming? Lockdown Destroy! I did destroy, lockdown destroy. That should be a title of a video. But oh my god, what was that? I was just... You don't? Sir, how dare you besmirch the art of playing Destroy with such a filthy deck? Honestly, I would... Okay, I'm gonna say, anyone want a hot take? I know all of you love Romic's hot take, so here's a hot take. I want them Like, I would rather them destroy Deadpool, because I've seen a lot of posts being like, oh yeah, destroy is always the same deck, yada yada yada. I'd rather them destroy Deadpool and just make a whole lot of new destroy support that does not support that boring deck. I don't know, destroy Deadpool is so boring to me. I don't like that one. I don't like that one bit. It's the most boring deck in the game to me. It's like, hey, did you draw X23 Deadpool and a way to buff Deadpool? If so, great. If not, dead. You're dead. You're fucking dead. Okay then. Electro, he's ramp District X though. I don't know about that, but he might play Sandman here and that might be rough. Pretty good. Monster Island is quite good. I rather like the Hood into Shuri. That's a goblin, right? If so, I'm dead. Fine, whatever, I don't care. Who has priority? Find out tonight. If he snaps, we're fucking dead. Fine, whatever, do it. Deal him. You're so boring, man. The fact he got the... So the second location is District X. And you're gonna tell me immediately that the final cards in his hand were Electro, Hobgoblin, Galactus, and probably Alive. Fuck off, dude. That's so boring. You can't, you just died to Shang-Chi. There was no reason why I would ever stay in that game. Like, if you got your Galactus off, here's your 1 cube. Send it. You're not supposed to play decks like that. That's a boring and bad deck. Like, I know you're using the feature location, but... Like, pure Galactus with, like, goblins is so bad. It's so bad. I can never play that deck. It's just so garbage. Well, we have the boy. Annihilus is drawn. And that means we have passed the skill test. If you draw Galactus, if you draw Annihilus, you're winning the skill test part of the deck. We play Jeff on curve, and we just try to play on curve here. Hopefully he draw Rock or something. Multiple man! Well now, that is the Phoenix Force. Pretty rough. Does he have it? We can't beat it if he has it, so you know. Snapping on multiple... Nah, they have the super flow. I have to get out. I know it can... But Romek, it might be a bluff snap. Why would I even test? Like, I just leave for 1 cube. There you go. That's your guide against Phoenix Force. If they have the multiple man, just give him the 1 cube. Get out. Like, guys, we're profiting like 20 cubes with this deck. There's no reason to misplay. Just... play optimally. That's what I keep seeing. Like, people are telling me, bro, I have a score of 1-9 with this deck. It's bad. Don't you ever think user error, perhaps you fucked up? Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but come on. Like, there's probably, if I won a lot of cubes, there's probably something you're doing wrong. Like, just think about it. Just think about it real quick. Just like, get the noggin jogging. How? Yeah, totally. Like, that's completely my fault. Like, that's so stupid to me. Yeah, man, this deck sucks. I've lost 57 cubes to it. How dare you suggest me this? I apologize. I will never do so again. Can we win a 50-50? Black Widow isn't bad. They don't draw. But that means we draw Black Widow. And that ain't so good. Daddy Galactus or something? I'll play just the Black Widow. Like, we bricked. I'm not gonna lie. We bricked completely. But... like, no Sentry, no Darkhawk is pretty bad. We also have no Hood. Oh my god, our hand is garbage. We drew nothing, but fine. He might just go into the raft with the thing I gave him. And that could also be a ticket to win. Like, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay then. He didn't play into the kiln. Darkhawk. Please pull Shang. Thank you. And there's the Widow's Bite. That means he doesn't draw yet again. We snap here every single time of the day. Dude, no matter what it is, I'm staying in. That's like probably Galactus or some shit. We gotta stay. Hey, buddy! Take this! Like, nice 5 cost. I don't know what you're playing, but that's the point. A 5 cost and a Doom won't be enough to win this. Null! That's a 10 power card. That's quite good. And we can top deck Goliath. There's a lot of things that are good. Fuck, that's actually the best 5 cost in the game. Wow, we might lose! Depending on how big the thing in the raft is. Wow, I didn't expect that. The vision is like the best thing it could have been. Wow, the vision is absolutely vile, dude. But he has to move it mid. Which means he has to play something that has more than 12 power. It can be Blob, but we have bricked him on so much stuff. Like, that means he had the perfect hand from the start. Which is like, fine, then fuck it, we die. I can't beat that. Simple. Like, there's... It's like a flowchart, man. If he snaps, I'm getting out. I'm not gonna gift 8 to anybody. He could also move Vision right and attempt to Doctor Doom my ass. There's a lot of stuff. It has to be basically the perfect card in the raft to win. We'll see. Let's see. How good is it? We won. Null. It was a Galactus deck, but we did manage to beat it. Holy, I was just like... Hey, if he has it, he has it. So we killed the 10 attack guy. Wait, no. We killed the Blob! The Blob has 0 attack! If it was anything else, he got the literal perfect card from the raft. And he still lost. Jesus Christ, what a game. Like, oh my god. Bro plays Null! Null! The out to Goliath! Null! Okay there, Jimbo. Okay, calm down there, buddy. You can't be playing that kind of stuff here. Like, we don't respect your kind here. Okay, we have a... Great. Up against Thanos Blob. You know what? Do we start with Korg? Yeah. I guess. I have a thing to play on too. But someone would say, Bonomic, you could have played the Hood and then played Demon Korg. Yeah, but I wanna... If he snaps, we're dead anyway. Not much I can do against it. It's the best deck in the game. Send the rocks! Throw another rock! What does he have? Dark Dimension. Dark Dimension, welcome to my realm. I'll play the Hood in the Fisk Tower. We're gonna try to brick him right there. Hopefully it's not the feature location on right. Yeah, making videos on feature location days is the worst thing ever. It is straight up unkind to you. Reality Stone. Becoming Campbell High, giving us a possible play on turn 3. Lady Sif isn't bad. Clintar, thankfully. I'll play Rock Slide. God give me Sentry. Basically, that's what's happening right now. Kayera. Well, his hand is looking kind of rough. Yeah, it's not looking good for him. I like throwing out the Darkhawk, but that baits out the Shang. I like Darkhawk mid. A lot. A rock. A rock is 1 cost. That means this is a free... The free cost he got from Campbell High. Well, we're setting him up to die. This reminds me of that you can't deal with everything. It's the one meme where it's just like you can't deal with everything. Whatever he played mid, unless it's exactly Rogue. In which case, if it's Rogue, fuck you. But if it's not Rogue, we win. It has to be Blob. And it has to be big enough. Because Darkhawk is currently 22 power in Dark Dimension. There is quite literally no way to lose it. On mid, unless he plays Blob and he eats almost his entire deck. Like, we're in such a good spot. And the fact that Dark Dimension protects us completely is so good. Should we snap on it? I mean, he can play 2 rocks, right? And Shang left. But then he also dies. Because we resolve second, right? If he moves the vision... Nothing! Bring it home! Like, come on. It has to be perfect for him. Well, he's gonna die braver than most. You thought I would alive in the Dark Dimension! What are you smoking? Why would I? Dude! Leviathan Thanos, of course! Of course. Alright, get out of my face, boys. That was enough. That was so good. I'm gonna tell you immediately, what are the cube gains on the deck, boys? A simple 24 cubes, what did you think? When I start playing Darkhawk, you know it's the over of the meta. And sometimes, boys, it's that easy. And that was probably English of the last thing I've said, including this one. That's some bad English right there. But yeah, Darkhawk winning 24 cubes. Absolutely ridiculously good deck as long as you open a 1 cost and a 2 cost. The plays just let themselves play out. It's so good. It is one of the most consistently good decks, and it's something I think all of you can play. It's also not very expensive if you bar the cost of Annihilus and Alive. It's not as expensive as Thanos, but it's very, like, it's mid, I think, in terms of being expensive. But if you want, like, one of the best decks in the game, and I think I saw that this deck has, like, the highest win rate in the game, hey, make sure to pick up Darkhawk. Make sure to throw the video a quick like, comment, and subscribe as I do these kinds of videos every day. Helps me a lot, and boys, I was Romek, and I'll see you in the Snap Mania. Love you all. Take care of yourselves.